Okay, good morning, students. Good morning, staff members, and good morning, resource speaker, Mrs.Sandhya Ayyar. It gives me immense.
1 minute recording hasn't started. Let it turn red, Karthik. Just a minute. Okay. Have a look at your screen. It's processing. Yes.
Yes. Okay, good morning, respected staff members, dear students, and my most lovable friend, Mrs. Sandhya Ayyar. We invite you all to this virtual webinar on women's fitness, a journey, not a destination. So at the outset, I request our head of the department, Dr. Mrs. K. Muttamil Selvi, to welcome the gathering. Please do the honors.
Thank you, Karthika. A happy morning for everyone present here. This is not only a new day, a different program for us, but also another chance to revitalize our fitness tactics, chase our dreams, and live the life we never lived before. At this meaningful moment, on behalf of the principal and the faculty of English, I am privileged to welcome the resource person, Mrs. Sandhya Ayyar, Creative Director, Twilight Reflections Photography, Texas, USA, who has consented to spell out a few spoonfuls of secret ingredients that will, without any question, set the tone and tempo of our day and brighten our journey with ease and peace. Welcome, Mrs. Sandhya. For your readiness to partake in this program at your odd hours. I feel happy to welcome our department children who have joined with us in this online occasion, eager to strengthen and maintain their physique, in turn improve their mental strength to achieve their goals. I'm pleased to welcome faculty members from various departments and our department friends. Prevention is better than cure, sure, but prevention is also cheaper than cure. So let's take time to ensure a better future by investing in our health at a feverish pitch and stay gay and healthy. Once again, I welcome you all.
Thank you, ma'am. Okay, now I consider it a privilege to introduce the speaker to all the staff members and students present gathered here. So, Mrs. Sandhya Ayyar was born in Chennai. And she was raised in Madurai, and she did her BCom at Lady Doctors in accounting and became a CPA, certified public. She was employed as a tax accountant in KPMG and Veliro, which are leading accounting firms in the United States of America. Later, she had the opportunity to work for the Internal Revenue Service to the United States federal government. US husband, Mr. Sanjeev Ayyar, she had 2 children, 2 adorable kids. And this is, I think you can see it on the screen. Her husband is a tax attorney and lawyer who's practicing in Texas, United States of America. And this is her beautiful family. Ms. Sanjana Ayyar, who's 15 years old, and her son Samyuk Ayyar, who's 11 years old. And she has traveled to 22 countries, and just to list a few, the United Kingdom, Croatia, Europe, and other countries. And she, after having 2 children, she decided to focus more on aesthetic aspects of life, like photography, bring out the beauty in other things that we could see in life. And that is how she started with the Twilight photography. And here we have displayed a few of her pictures. And this is, yes, ma'am?
It's not visible. It's not visible.
Which one, ma'am?
The screen is not visible.
Yeah, the PowerPoint.
So far, huh?
Yeah. Please.
Oh my God. Okay. So, PowerPoint wasn't visible. So all along we're just looking at me talking.
Yes.
It says there is okay. I've just introduced her, and that was the formal part of it. She was born in India and she lives in America right now, and she has 2 beautiful children. And right now she's concentrating more on beauty pageants and fitness. So you'll be seeing more videos and photos on that. Let me try to share it again to you. Just tell me if it isn't visible, please tell me. Okay. And personally, her philosophy is that family is her strength, and they are the ones who are keeping her happy, fit, and beautiful. Can you see the slide now? Please tell me if it is not.
Yes, it's visible.
Okay, this is just going to be a recap of whatever I told you earlier. So that is Mrs. Sandhya Ayyar. So these are pictures from her beauty pageant shows. And this is when she contested for the Mrs. India USA contest. Mrs. USA India contest. And these are the pictures from her modeling and portrait photography days. And a ramp walk picture. And her husband, Mr. Sanjeev Ayyar, who is a tax attorney and lawyer in the United States of America. And her beautiful family, her daughter Sanjana Ayyar and son Samyukta Ayyar. And she has traveled to 22 countries, and pictures from her collections. And this is with Rajamada of Magilmadi. And this is when she completed 10 kilometers, which is, we say, half marathon. So that when she completed it, I mean, there's a picture of that. So we congratulate her on this occasion. Yes, very good. And you'll be seeing more of this and videos during her presentation as well. Okay. So how's the screen now? Okay, I can understand. Okay, now over to you, Mrs. Sandhya Ayyar. You can address our students and staff members.
Okay, and I'm unmuted, right? You can hear me?
Yes.
Okay. First of all, good morning, everyone. A wonderful morning to all of you. Thank you for the wonderful introduction, Karthika. It was really, really flattering to see my pictures and videos on screen. But I would like to take this opportunity and thank the Standard Fireworks Rajaratnam College of Women for having me here today. I especially want to thank the principal, the HOD, the conveners, all of you today for making this happen. And, I know a lot of work goes behind all of this. Thank you again. And like Karthika said, I think she has given a rather colorful introduction about me. Today's conversation, today's talk, I thought I'll have it in English and also a little bit of Tamil to make it a little bilingual. So just to have the flow of it be a little bit more easy and, for it to be a little bit more light and not too serious. So I am a learner. As a person, I'm a learner. I constantly try and learn stuff. And I'm also very, very fond of creative pursuits. That's why you see that I've done all these pageants and all of this. But Anna, the reason why I was able to do all of that is because of the confidence that fitness has given me. Fitness has been very life-changing for me personally. It has opened doors and it has given me so many opportunities. And I'm really, really happy to share my experiences with all of you today. So let me open the slides and start presenting. Okay. Can you see the screen, Kartika?
Yeah, no, wait, it will just take some time.
Okay. Just let me know when you can see it. So I did my BCom in LDC, then in Madurai. Then I came here and I did my master's here. While my master's was in accounting, I worked for some time and then I slowly, gradually moved to professional photography. I do portrait photography in particular. And I have a lot of hobbies, but I'm a full-time mother of 2 kids. And fitness and self-care has always been very important for me. And I think it should be something that every woman has to prioritize in her life. Women are very capable. We are capable of achieving so many things. Adding that fitness and self-care to our life is not just about good health, but it's also about good mental health and confidence. So they showed you my glamorous pictures. I want to share some real pictures of me. Can you see the slides, Kartika? Can you see the pictures I'm showing on screen? Yes? You cannot see it?
Yes. No, we didn't.
You're also muted. So you just have to be present now.
I want to share some real pictures. Can you see the slides, Kartika? Can you see the picture? Can you see it now?
Not yet, Mrs. Sandhya.
Oh, okay. But can you hear me?
Yes, you're audible.
Okay. Because I can see it on screen. So I just want to make sure that everyone is able to see what I'm sharing. Maybe it's taking some time. So please let me know when you see the slide.
Okay, but it will not take so long.
It's not visible yet?
Not yet, Mrs. Sandhya.
Oh, is something wrong?
Think so.
Maybe I have to go and say share my screen. Hold on.
Yes.
Sorry about that. Let me do that right now.
You just send it to me now. I'll see if I can share it.
Okay, now you should be able to share it.
It will be visible on the
It's
screen.
not visible yet.
Oh,
Nothing wrong. Sorry, I have to go and share my screen. Hold on.
yes.
Take your time, no problem. Just do it
Sorry
slowly.
about that. Let me do that right now. Just send it to me and I'll see if I can share it. Okay, now can you see it?
Not yet. I'm sorry.
Not yet. Oh. Okay. Okay, I did go here and say, okay, there we go. Share.
Now it's okay. Now it's on the screen.
Now it's okay. Now you can see it.
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
perfect. Okay, sorry for that small interruption. So we already talked about my hobbies and how fitness has been so transformational for me. I want to show you some pictures of me when I first, this is back when I was 25 years old, the one on the left side. Can everyone see this?
Yes, it's visible, Mrs. Sandhya. It's visible.
Okay, so if you see the picture, the one on the left was taken right after I had my first baby. And That time I was 25 years old. And then you see the picture in the middle. It was taken when I was 35 years old. I had had 2 children by then. And I was at the best shape of my life after having 2 kids. So, and then the last picture is the current me, which was taken a couple of weeks ago. So, what I want to say is, fitness it's never too late to start. It can be achieved at any time. It's a mindset. That's what I really want to share here. So then when I want to ask you guys, what is fitness? I want to ask you guys. So, if some of you or if any of you can unmute and tell me what according to you is fitness, that would be nice.
Feeling and being healthy.
Okay, that's wonderful. That's a great answer, actually. So, I'm so glad that you brought the word healthy into this, because if you ask a lot of people what is fitness, they'll usually say something that's very, very a shallow statement like, weight loss, or they'll say dieting. I often hear people say, associate fitness with weight loss and dieting. But yeah, sure, weight loss is definitely one of the byproducts of taking care of yourself. But that itself is not fitness. Because we can, we think that, okay, losing 10 kgs, na 10 kgs lose panna poren, and the weight lose pannitena, I'm a fit person. But, maybe temporarily you may get that feeling, but at the end of the, when you lose that weight, nothing has changed. You're going to go back to normal and you're going to gain it all back, So it's not just about a temporary goal like weight loss. And again, it's not about dieting. Dieting means you're skipping meals, you are not eating what's sufficient, and you're probably not eating food that's nutritious. So there are so many elements to it. Unless it's medically prescribed to you, dieting is not something that girls in your age should be indulging in. But because of this misconception that fitness is equal to dieting or fitness is equal to weight loss, there are so many health issues that we face. A lot of girls have, face anorexia. Anorexia, when you don't eat enough, it's a condition where you just become so skinny, and that's called anorexia. Or bulimia, where no matter what you eat, you feel like you've eaten too much and you end up throwing up. So there are so many issues associated with not understanding fitness in the full sense. And especially girls your age, I think, I'm very, very happy that your college has arranged for you all to learn more about fitness, because it is so important. I wish ennoda college at your age, I wish I had this opportunity to learn about and hear about first-hand experiences of people who have taken fitness seriously, because it is a game changer. We all study so much. You all study so much, but if you can add fitness to your everyday routine, I think it will just enhance everything in your life. So before I go to, my experiences with fitness, this is something that has helped me. Every day when you get up, ask yourself, what have I done for my body? Okay. So we all know how much our bodies do for us. If you think about it, it's such a fascinating creation, and, we consume food. Our mouth helps us chew it. You have your stomach, which helps you digest it. You have a heart that pumps blood. You have lungs that help you breathe. It is just a fascinating work of art. But the body gives us so much. We are alive, we walk and talk, we feel. Everything is because of our body. But what do we do for our body? This is something that we all need to ask ourselves. Are we doing enough? Are we doing anything at all besides just dressing up nicely, you comb your hair, you brush your teeth. But yeah, sure, it's all good for you, but it's all very external. But internally, every day? I mean, do we have anything that we add to our routine that is good for our body, our internal selves? This is something that you should ask yourself before you get into any fitness routine. Because on the understanding, it will help you guys take fitness seriously. Because it is not just about weight loss or dieting. The right approach to fitness is to see that our body does so much for me. It's my temple. I'm going to take care of it. So that's where your journey should start. So going to the next slide. The topic today is when Karthika ketanga enna topic select pannum. Instantly this came to my mind. Fitness is a journey and not a destination. A destination now it feels like there is a certain finality to it. But fitness it is something that you have to do starting now when you're in college, and you should basically keep on continuing that, because at every stage of life it is going to benefit you. Okay, so that's why I call it a journey, because it's about creating habits that will help you lifelong. Okay, so it is not just one thing. Okay, it is not just a workout. I will talk about the other components of it. You're a constant work in progress, meaning, you will do, it's about putting in that work every single day, and you will reap the results at the end of it. That's what it is about. And all our needs are different. Me, I'm 40 years old now, so my needs are different, and you guys are much younger. Unga needs different, and what we are going through in life, it all depends on, our needs depend on where we are in life. So I would say apply your mind and body when you take up fitness. So what are the benefits of fitness? Again, if some of you can unmute and tell me, that would be wonderful to hear from you guys.
First thing, we can be confident.
Absolutely true. Absolutely true. Go on. It's a wonderful answer. Confidence is something that I have gained through fitness.
We will feel younger.
Yeah, sure. I mean, you just become very open-minded. You become very confident. And yes, you do feel younger because you have more energy. So that's what my first point is about. When you take up fitness, actually, exercise it's a lot of work. It's a lot of, it'll make us tired. Sure, it will. But at the end of it, you're going to have so much more energy, mentally and physically, to do your day-to-day stuff. And as students, I think it's not just good for your bodies, it's also good for your brain. There are studies by neuroscientists who have, put out videos on TED Talk and stuff. You can go and check it. They say that just 20 minutes of exercise every day can give you very good long-term memory. Now, that's a fantastic benefit of fitness. So all the more reason for students like you and young minds like you to add it to your routine. No one told me that, the exercise panni, then you will have a better brain. So it's such a fabulous benefit, and then it protects our body against injuries. And how does it do that? நம்ம workout பண்ணும்போது our muscles get stronger. And when our muscles get stronger, they protect our bones better. So adanala if you you see people, especially in the middle age and old age, the doctors recommend that they work out. When you work out, your tendency of getting injured is much lower. Okay. So the third thing is it boosts your immune system. So especially in the pandemic time, like right now there is corona everywhere. Our immune system is of utmost importance. And how can you gain that? Just சும்மா ஒரு கரெக்டா ஒரு டிசீஸ் வந்தோடனே அப்ப நான் கஷாயம் பண்ணி குடிக்கிறேன், I'll add turmeric, I'll do this, அப்படி பண்ணானா வராது. It's something that you have to work on your immune system for a long time in order for you to gain the benefits. So அதுக்கு தான் fitness is recommended, because then if you're fit, then the chances of you getting diseases will be much lower than other people who don't do anything. And then this is the next important point is it makes you physically and mentally strong. So physical strength is one thing, which is also very important, because when you work out, you can lift heavy things. You can do, especially when you are a mother, you have to lift your kids. You have to do so much. So fitness gave me so much. It made it so much easier for me to raise my kids. It gave me the energy mentally and physically. And you can feel the strength. And mental strength, what it means is, when you work out, your brain really, really becomes strong in the sense that it releases all the right things like serotonin, which gives you a lot of energy. And it also lowers the stress levels. So overall, that gives you mental strength. And I already talked about this. It aids in long-term memory. And the most important thing, in the focus on Amari, someone told me that it gives you a positive attitude and confidence. So personally, in my life, that has been huge. It has opened doors and opportunities for me that I would have never taken up before. எனக்கு காலேஜ்ல pageant பண்ணனும்லாம் ஆசை, ஆனா நான் I didn't have the confidence or the positive feeling that I do right now, at this age. So again, how it has benefited me in my life. Okay, so எனக்கு every phase of life it has helped me. I feel like I have learned to prioritize myself. I feel a lot of us don't do that. நம்ம ஒரு to do list எழுதுறோம் daily. இதுதான் நான் daily achieve பண்ண இந்த goals எல்லாம். But how many of us actually put ourselves in that to do list? How many of us actually say, okay, today I have to work on strengthening my back, or today I have to eat better, today I have to drink more water. In the Mari, how many of us actually do that? We prioritize studies, which is very essential. We prioritize other people. We prioritize social media, celebrities. But namala how much do we prioritize is a big question we all need to ask ourselves. So for me personally, fitness has been very uplifting. It has given me a positive outlook that, if I put my mind to something, I can achieve anything. And the confidence when you work on yourself, you will get that. And how do you work on yourself? It's simply by exercising and eating right. And especially when I had my first child, neenga enoda pictures paathinga, I was tremendously overweight. And weight I don't like to talk about weight as a bad thing, because it's not a bad thing or a good thing. It's different for each person. Enakku I was clearly overweight. I was very lethargic. I was not able to do things properly. So when I started working out, I quickly lost all my weight. In 6 months, I was able to shed all my weight, and that helped me. That gave me so much energy as a person, and then as a parent, ipa naan enoda workout and exercise and eating habits la, if I take it seriously, of course my kids are watching me every day and they are going to take it seriously too. Ipa pannati, maybe sometimes in the future they will take it seriously and maybe implement that in their lives. And I already see that, I see that my daughter tells me, Amma, I want to try yoga. My son is constantly saying, I need to eat better, Mom. So I like that they are aware of that, because like I said, when I was younger, எனக்கு இந்த awareness யாருமே எனக்கு சொல்லி தரல that you have to eat healthy and you have to be fit அப்படின்னு யாருமே சொல்லல. So I think that now with so much information and all the internet gives you so much information. So I think there is so much we can take and implement in our lives. Next again, like I feel like nama South Asian communities education we give a ton of importance, but we hardly teach our children about the importance of staying fit and healthy. Because நம்ம இப்ப என்ன பண்ண போறோமோ அதுதான் நமக்கு tomorrow it will give us better health. Train them young, that's what they say. How many of us start young? So நீங்கலாம் you're still very young. I would highly recommend that take your health very seriously. Health is, see, I'm not sick, so I'm fine. I'm young, I'm fine. It's all true. But when you're young, it's much easier to create these habits. And these habits are all so good for you. When you train yourself young to exercise, just the American Heart Association recommends just 30 minutes a day, and even if you can do that 4 to 5 times a week, that will be of tremendous benefit to all of you. And 4 to 5 times a week, 30 minutes, if you think about it, it's literally only 2.5 hours of your entire week, which is 165 plus hours. Adula why can't we set aside 2.5 hours for ourselves? So you should ask that question. Can I not set aside some time for myself, my growth, my confidence, my abilities to sharpen my energies, all of that. So good health it's not just physical, it's also mental. And namakku physical and mental health rendume nalla irundha dhaan we will have a good quality of life, and I firmly believe in that. So what can you do? Especially now that there is corona everywhere, most of us are home, we cannot get out and do much. So in this circumstance, what can you do? First thing, like I said, prioritize yourself. Daily ஒரு to-do list போடுங்க. அதுல write இந்த மாதிரி I'm going to take my fitness seriously. So Monday I'm going to do something, I'm going to do a 20-minute workout. You can take a walk in your neighborhood, or you can just take your mat, buy a mat, அதிலே நீங்க exercise பண்ணலாம். YouTubeல போனேனா there is so many home workouts that you can follow, and they have so many 20 to 30 minute workouts. Even over 3 to 4 days a week, if you do that, you will see a big change. And one more thing is stay consistent. சும்மா ஆரம்பிச்சுட்டு you cannot do it for 4 days and then say 5th day you can't expect to see abs and எங்க என்னோட tummy இன்னும் இருக்கு, என்னோட இது இருக்கு அப்படிலாம் யோசிக்காம keep on going. Believe in the process. Eventually 4 to 6 weeks you will see results, and when you see results your confidence will go up, and then when you believe in the process you will keep on wanting to do more of it. That is the magic of fitness. At one point it gets very addictive. So now I cannot imagine my life without having that 30 to 40 minutes for myself. I would either walk or do something for myself. Okay, so other simple tips. What can you do? So ipa neenga ஒரு building க்கு போறீங்க இல்ல mall க்கு போறீங்க, don't take the elevator, don't take the escalator, take the staircase. வீட்ல staircase maximum up and down போங்க, that will help you. And then like I said, YouTube workout videos are always available. Or try a new class. Ipa Zoomla nariya class they give. They have yoga classes, they have HIIT classes. Edinalume ipa YouTubeல Zoomla they are offering it. So maybe try a new class, or simply do a jump rope workout. Jump rope is skipping, right? We all do skipping when we are young. So actually it's a very good exercise. So buy a skipping rope and keep it. Daily 100 sets pannunga. Every day do a little bit more, slightly more the next day. It is very beneficial and easy. And then besides exercise, what else can you do at home when you're at home to, enhance your fitness? Simply drink water. Water is the most, it's the most beneficial liquid for your body. And it is so important to drink enough water every day. So, thanni kudinga, make sure to drink 5 to 6 glasses of water every day. I sometimes set an alarm in my phone to remind me to drink water, because we often forget that namakku thanni thevangarde nama marandurrom. Sometimes we mistake thirst for hunger and we head to the snacks. So best to remind yourself to drink enough water every day. These are all simple things. You don't need a gym, you don't need anything. All you need is your own willpower to go and fetch these things at certain times and give it to your body. So next most important thing is sleep. Especially students, I feel like with the social media and everything, most of them are not getting enough sleep. I'm sure you guys are also busy with your tests and exams and all that from time to time, but make sure to get enough sleep. Sleep is very, very, very important. It is our body's way of recovering from everything, and also a brain, it's an essential way to rest your brain, so the memory is fresh the next day. And also for your growth. Nama amma appalam solluvanga growing up, make sure nariya thoongu appada nee valaruven. It's actually true. Especially when you work out, when you exercise, when you sleep, that's when your muscles grow. It's so important. Again, coming back to screen time, screen time it's definitely not good for you if it is too much. Too much of screen time is never good. Nama social media sometimes we get carried away, nama romba neram we spend on it. If you want to do something for yourself, limiting social media can be a good thing. Or simply setting screen limits on your phone. Enoda phone la I'll simply go and put a timer in there. Seri inniki Facebook liyo, Instagram liyo 1.5 hours mela irukapudadu, or like totally 2 days ki ivlo irukano appadina I will calculate it, and then when the time is up, the phone will tell me it is time to shut down. So these are all very small things that you can easily do. And one very, very important part of fitness is what you eat. And by this, I don't mean dieting. Dieting, it always makes me think that you're not eating enough. Actually, when you exercise, you have to eat enough. You have to eat the right things. Right things in a veetla pandra saapadu is always great. Don't reduce any of that. Okay? But of course, if you're eating a lot of sugar, a lot of sweets, அதெல்லாம் cut down பண்றது better for you, because everything in moderation. I feel like life itself is about that. I think that everything in moderation, if you do it, it should be okay, And of course, if you have any medical issues, consult your doctor and see what you should eat and what you should not eat. And in general, as a rule of thumb, I avoid foods from outside, the mari bread, chips, adala it has very little nutritional value, and it's processed food nama bodies ku it's not good. And it will also, ipa neenga fit aanum nenachingana, it's a good idea to cut out all these processed foods. And one important thing is when you're eating, make sure you eat enough protein. இப்ப நிறைய பேர் as a trend they do low carb diet, keto diet. I'm not recommending any of that unless you go with a nutritionist, but I would say this: eat a lot of protein. Protein na as a vegetarian எனக்கு protein vegetables la irundhu kedaikudhu. When I eat dals, as a non-vegetarian, you can have it from fish, chicken. No matter what you eat, make sure you eat the right thing and the healthy things. So eating good food is not just for your body. It's also, it's also very great for your skin. Eating the right food and drinking enough water will give you great skin. So in the 10 things பண்ணாலே வந்து நமக்கு we are guaranteed to get a fit body, and it will also promote a fit mind. So நான் என்ன பண்றேன் to keep myself fit? Karthika, can we share some videos now?
Yeah, yes, Sandhya. I'll just play it now.
Okay, I'm going to stop sharing my screen. So hold on just a second. Okay.
Okay, just a second. Just tell me if it is visible.
Yeah, I think it's coming on.
Yes. Yes.
So these are all sample home workouts that I do at home. Okay, I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Okay, what's that?
That beauty show will play it a little later then.
Yeah, we can play that later. Let me finish my talk. Let me just take over the screen now. Okay. Now, can you see my screen?
I think, no.
What's that?
Try it again, no? We still haven't got it.
Sure. Oh, there we go. Share.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's visible to us. Okay, good.
It's visible? Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
So, what you saw on the screen are just some home workouts that I have been doing. Corona முன்னாடி வந்து I would go to the gym. But இப்போ வந்து since March இங்கே வந்து USல there's been a lockdown, and I don't go to the gym. I just try and work out at home. வீட்ல வந்து you can walk around. I do these basic workouts. இதெல்லாம் minimal equipment. Exercises like push-ups, mountain climbing. எல்லாமே ஒரு மேட்லயே பண்ணலாம் நீங்க. And initially they may be a little difficult for you, but just go slowly, take it slowly, do like a couple of reps, then slowly increase the reps. So நான் வந்து என்ன பண்றேன், to keep myself fit. Every day I don't do all the exercises that you see on that Karthika just showed you. I just mix it up. So some days I just go for a 1 hour walk. I've also taken up yoga, because as we grow older, I think, yoga is good for the young and the old. But personally, I feel that now that I have reached mid-40s, I want to have no back issues, and I want to be flexible and pain-free as I grow older. So anala vande I have signed up for yoga. I would also recommend yoga. Yoga is very good for fitness. If you're not comfortable running or doing any of the other exercises, definitely take up something small like yoga. Yogaku nariya YouTube videos irukku. Ipo neenga Instagram ponena anga kuda nariya you have videos, short videos, and they guide you through the poses. So what the best way to avoid boredom is by mixing it up. Adhaadu vande you try and figure out 2 or 3 things that you like. So walking, combination of walking, yoga and a mat exercise works for me. So figure out, what is fun to me. Sometimes it may be just playing badminton. Sometimes I just take my badminton sticks and I play with my rackets and play with my kids, or I play basketball with my son. So whatever that makes you exert energy and gets your heart rate up, that is exercise. So if you can get 20 to 30 minutes of it every day, that's great. I'm also a runner. Again, we are all newbies at one point. I was not a born runner. I never ran, in my 20s. But I just randomly signed up for a race. Seri, odithan paakalame appadinu. So then when I signed up for my first 10K, so I was forced to kind of get out of my comfort zone. Every day, I in a neighborhood lane, I would just over 10 minutes, 15 minutes. So when you do it slowly, every day, consistently, you will see that your it's like muscle memory. Your body just picks up on it. So at the end of 1 week, I was able to run. I was able to run for a good 20 to 30 minutes. So don't be shy. எனக்கு யோகாவே பண்ணது கிடையாது, நான் ரன்னிங்கே பண்ணது கிடையாது, can I start now? We all have that questions, no matter how old we are, right? Because சில பேர் பாத்தீங்கன்னா, நீங்க ஆன்லைன்ல பாத்தீங்கன்னா ஜிம்ல ஒர்க் அவுட் பண்றாங்க, அவங்க எல்லாம் எப்படி பண்றாங்க? I have asked that question. இவங்க எல்லாம் எப்படி இதெல்லாம் கத்துக்கிட்டாங்க? எனக்கு இதெல்லாம் தெரியாது. How do I learn it? It is a question for a lot of us. So don't be shy, just get into it. There is always people who will be willing to help you out. So running is something that you can do on your own. It is really good. It's very great. It's a great exercise. Or you can just do a mild form of running, which is jogging. That is also good. Illa brisk walking, you can do one of that. So these are pictures. When this is after my 10K, then I ran my first half marathon. Half marathon got 21 kilometers. So I ran this under 2 hours. I finished my half marathon, and that's my son there. It felt like a great achievement for me because, running, like I said, I'm not a runner by birth or by, very early on. I just only picked it up, a few years ago. So it was a very proud moment for me that my body was able to run for the full 21 kilometers continuously. It was a great achievement for me, a personal achievement for me. So all I want to say is, it is never too late for any of us. Age is never a barrier. Especially even for all the professors watching it, I would highly recommend taking up any of these activities because it's so good for you. And a lot of the runners, they're all much older, and when I ran the half marathon, I looked around me. I saw so many old people running, and doing so well. So it's all about our willpower. And if we want to take it up, we can do anything. So takeaways from today's talk. As I said, we have to be consistent. Okay, anything in life, நம்ம கன்சிஸ்டண்டா பண்ணாதான் நமக்கு we can really do well. It could be any skill, it could be any subject you want to learn. நீங்க ஸ்கூல்ல or காலேஜ்ல படிக்கும் போதும், if you want to get good at chemistry or whatever it is, daily அதை படிச்சு நல்லா அப்சர்வ் பண்ணி அதை எக்ஸ்ட்ரா எஃபர்ட் போட்டாதான் you'll get good at it. Same thing with fitness. Don't expect to magically get good at it within 2 days or 1 week. Give it enough time. Approach it with the same enthusiasm that you would approach your lessons in school or college. And be consistent. Even 10 minutes pannalum adha consistent ah pannunga. I guarantee you will see some results. And when you approach fitness, don't look at it from a weight point of view. Take it up as a challenge to be the best version of yourself. And that to me is so much more attractive than just making it all about weight. When you give it 100%, I guarantee you, you will lose weight. All of that will happen. The process will take its time, but eventually you will lose all the weight. And most importantly, you will shed some weight that, the fat loss Fat it's actually two components to it. Okay, there is one that you see physically outside, like our around our hips and all of those areas you see fat. But the real fat that we need to be careful about is the fat that surrounds our organs. That's called visceral fat. Adhaan romba dangerous. So adukku dhaan they recommend workout. When you say burn that fat, it mainly means burn the fat inside our body. That is very harmful for many of our organs. So நீங்க young age-லே அதெல்லாம் நீங்க fitness எல்லாம் எடுத்துட்டு, if you are careful about it, you will not have health issues later on in life. Okay, so that's why I would say focus from a health point of view. When I asked what fitness is, first thing I heard was a good health. So that's excellent. So your mind is in the right place. So approach it with that. Na healthy-ஆ இருக்கணும். நம்ம healthy-ஆ இருந்தா தான் we can have a successful life. You see so many CEOs and CFOs, Apple CEO, Steve Jobs. எவ்வளோ பேர் பார்த்தீங்கன்னா at the peak of success, they have a health issue, and it is really sad to see them pass away when they're at the peak of success. And I feel that at some level, maybe they ignored their bodies. Let's not be that way. Take your body seriously. Take care of it. Do something more than just giving it good clothing, good hairstyle, good makeup. Adallam pannalam eppovume. But definitely focus on the inside, and your mind and body approach. Your mind should be, it's mind over matter nu solluvanga when it comes to exercise. So what it means is, don't focus on the difficulty. Just look at it objectively and tell yourself, na idu panna poren ena idu enakku nalladhu. On the attitude vachi you should approach fitness. So again, it is a combination of staying active, eating the right things or right food, and keeping your mental space positive. So it's a mind, body, soul kind of approach. That has worked so well for me. And eating right, definitely eat healthy. Focus on eating healthy. It is chumma 1 week healthy-ஆ சாப்பிட்டுட்டு don't expect results. Try and cut down few habits that are not so great. இப்ப நிறைய சில பேர் இப்ப எனக்கு பர்சனலா if someone asked me what I would like to cut down, I would say I would like to cut down on the number of coffees I drink. I drink 3 cups of coffee sometimes. I would like to lower it to 2 cups. I mean, coffee குடிக்கிறது கெடுதல் கிடையாது, but அவ்வளோ coffee cannot be good. So see what you can cut down. Cut down small things, but eat healthy. Again, it is a lifestyle change. It is not a short-term activity. Just saying, oh, I want to lose 10 pounds and then I'm fine. Don't have that attitude, because அப்படி பண்ணோம்னா you lose it and also gain it back quickly. And your habits are not changing. The most important goal in fitness should be having good habits for yourself. So if you know the benefits of exercise and eating right, why not do that and live life to the fullest? You will have great confidence. எனக்கு fitness ஓட advantages அப்ப தெரிஞ்சிருந்தனா, perhaps I would have achieved way more when I was in college. And personally I feel, this is a true statement. When how they say, when health is lost, everything is lost. So I firmly believe that good health is everything. You can be successful, you can be an amazing student, you can have an amazing job, but if you don't have good health, how are you going to enjoy life? How are you going to enjoy all the successes? So let's treat our bodies with care, not just the outside. Nama ullendu we should make that transformation. Then you will be motivated to be your best. And always make sure to put yourself first on your to-do list. Nammala prioritize pananunga. If there's any takeaway that you are going to have from this talk, I hope that you will prioritize yourself. And thank you so much. I hope you all got something out of this talk. I really want to thank the college for giving me an opportunity to share the thoughts on a subject that's so close to my heart and something that I'm so passionate about. I really hope that na sonnadhu it helped you all in some small way, And if you have any questions, please feel free to email me. I've included my email. I'm always happy to help people. In my Instagram, I've given my handle. I always post tips and healthy workouts or healthy food that I eat, or small tips like that. I keep on sharing. So if you're interested, you can follow me there. But definitely, if you start your fitness journey because you heard my talk, I would be very, very happy if you write to me and give me your feedback on it. Thank you so much, everybody.
Okay, thank you, Sandhya. In the meantime, I'm just sharing her Instagram ID, so students who are interested and looking for more motivation can follow her there.
Yes.
She can be followed at I am Sandhya Ayyar, right?
I am Sandhya Ayyar, my full name.
So there's a double A, there are W.
I am Sandhya Ayyar. Okay, I think in our slide la irukku. Okay, that's perfect. If anyone has questions, please feel free to ask me. I would be very happy to answer any questions you have.
And okay, in the meantime, I just want to say that, before that, Sandhya has acted in a lot of short films, and she has very graciously shared those short films with us. Today, as we do not have the time to play it, some other day on another occasion, we'll play it for our department students. Yes? Okay. Yeah, Aishwarya, you had a question?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, good morning. Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
This is Aishwarya from the Department of English.
Hi, Aishwarya.
Yes, ma'am. Hope you're fine, ma'am.
Yes, I am. I feel great.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, I have a doubt here, ma'am.
Yeah, sure.
Ma'am, while the beginning of the pandemic, I too started a workout in my home.
Okay.
And I've started the workout once I got the periods over in that month, ma'am.
Okay.
And I continuously have my workout, and I've met irregular periods once I finish that workout. That is the next year month, ma'am. So
Okay.
I don't know why I have that irregular periods. I have the doubt that if I worked a lot than the regular days.
Okay, so period and workout actually they I'm going to mix a little bit of Tamil too while answering, so it's just easier for both of us. I feel that if you have irregular periods, you should definitely consult that with the doctor. It is an issue that some girls face in your age. You should definitely consult that with a physician. Okay, so workout I don't think they're connected, but of course, when you are uncomfortable during your period, definitely don't exert yourself. Take it easy. I would not say go and do a big workout when you have your period pain or anything like that. But if you're feeling fine, it should be okay to do a workout. But irregular periods I think it's more of a medical issue. You definitely can seek help from a doctor. I think they should be able to help that with you.
Mama, I have consulted with the doctor too, and
Okay.
the doctor replied, if we do skipping and all, or if we do the exercise of push-ups and all, we might have faced this problem. So, what can be the solution? I just came up with the doctor's words.
Right. No. I don't know why your doctor said that, because I have never heard that before. Maybe he has his reasons to say that, but they don't associate. In fact, even my recent gynecologist appointment, my doctor told me to, that workouts are very important as you age. So, if you can go and consult a gynecologist who is a specialist in that area, I think that would be better. Okay.
Yes.
So irregular periods, it's not just from a workout point of view. I think it is something that you should definitely look into and see how that can be rectified. And of course, I am not a doctor, so I cannot give advice related to specific situations like this.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the suggestion. But now I'm just clear with the workouts and how our body will be, because I'm having example motivation in front of me as you, ma'am.
Oh, excellent. I'm so happy to hear that. I am so happy to hear that.
I'm going to I'm going to again start from tomorrow onwards, ma'am.
Oh, that's wonderful. That's wonderful to hear.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, any more questions?
Other students, either you can type or you can unmute and talk. Yeah, Durga. Come on, Durga.
Myself, Durga Devi of second English, ma'am.
Hi, Durga.
Hello, ma'am. It's very pleasant and informative session.
Thank you.
I have attended, ma'am. And my question is, I want to do meditation and workout at the same time, ma'am. Which should I do first, meditation or exercise?
So meditation, it's where your mind is at peace. Okay. So meditation it's a very good thing that you're thinking of doing meditation, because I personally want to start doing meditation. So you need to be in a peaceful setting, personally. So whichever makes it possible for you to achieve that. Okay. So if you can sit down, meditate in a peaceful setting, and then you start working out, that's perfectly okay. If you can do that, that's great. There is no rule that meditation panna workout follow pannakudadu appdinu kadiyadu. You can do meditation first, and work out, or you can work out and then sit down and meditate. But usually I feel, personally, after working out, I feel I'm very awake and my energy levels are high. So I would probably do my meditation and then do a workout.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Welcome.
Other students? Staff members also can post your questions.
Yes, please. Yeah. Any tips for gaining weight? Okay, this is a good question, actually, and I'm happy I'm getting a question like this. Personally, I'm not a nutritionist, so I cannot offer specific tips. But I would say that our bodies are made differently. Some people are, enna saaptalum they will be skinny. And I've often wondered that நான் மட்டும் work out பண்ண வேண்டியிருக்கு, எனக்கு மத்தவங்களுக்கு என்ன சாப்பிட்டாலும் they don't have to work out. It's because my body's metabolism is like that. சில பேருக்கு they have very high metabolism. That's why they don't gain weight. And partly it's genetic, right? So if your mother or your grandmother is like that, maybe you inherited their body type. So adanaala irukkalam. So as long as you are healthy, right, that's what matters. And if you want to gain weight, I will not ask you to suddenly eat fatty things, because that cannot be good for your heart. Ask yourself this: am I eating enough of every food group? Am I skipping anything? Am I eating well? Am I eating my breakfast? Am I eating my lunch? Am I eating in a dinner? And are my portion sizes good? So if all of this is good, then you should have whatever weight you are is a correct weight for you. Weight கம்மியா இருக்கு, நான் கரெக்டா சாப்பிடுறேன், ஆனா எனக்கு weight ஏற மாட்டேங்குதுன்னா, then it's nothing wrong. It's basically, that's your body type. Embrace it and be happy. Everyone wants a skinny body type. Okay, so if you are doing everything, chicken is very good protein, but are you getting enough fats in your body? Fat is not always a bad thing, right? So there are good fats and bad fats. good fats, just like the saturated, unsaturated fat, Mari, unsaturated is good fat. So, if you can have avocado, nuts, are you eating enough of cashews and almonds and avocado? Have you tried that? Maybe give those that food group a try. Nuts and seeds and avocados, you will get good fats in your body. And I hope that answered your question.
Good morning, ma'am. Good morning, ma'am. I'm Dr. Shobana.
Nice to meet you.
Shobana, Assistant Professor of English. I just want to clear my doubt, ma'am. Just out of curiosity, I'm asking. I'm nearing my 50s. I want to know what are all the food diet that you are taking daily, your routine diet.
I have to say that you don't look 50. You don't look like you're nearing 50.
Nearing 50, ma'am, 48.
Yeah, you look amazing. I can look like that close to 50. I think I'm happy. As for diet, I think 40s, 50s. I'm in my 40s. I'm not very young. I'm also in my 40s. So, this is something that doctor too, how should our diet be in our 40s and 50s? So basically what it is as we age, our metabolism slows down, right? Even if you were eating just enough, right? Our body somehow will hold that and store it for a longer time because the metabolism is slow. So definitely, what kind of, do you eat just regular homemade food? Right?
Yes,
that's good. So my diet is not anything special. I'm vegetarian. So I make sure to add enough protein, basically, but I do eat eggs. So I have eggs in the morning, or I'll have oatmeal in the morning. Then lunch, I will do, what I have cut back is, I have cut back on so I like rotis, like chapati. So I would have, instead of 2 chapati, now I only have 1 chapati, but I make sure to have more side dishes, more vegetables, and yogurt. So you can have all that. So basically reduce rice amount, chapati amount, all of that, if you can reduce it, that will be good. Otherwise, specifically, I would not avoid anything unless it's saturated fat. Maybe look at your cooking oil. I don't know what cooking oil you use. I recently changed to avocado oil, or olive oil. You can use a healthy oil. And the minor changes panna podunga. You don't have to skip anything. And of course, sugar. Okay, sugar is something that, especially when you're older, it's best to kind of keep it low. Festival season, solittu namma sweets saapidradhu. Adha enga amma solluven. Enga amma vandu veetla festival na odane my mom will make so many sweets. I said, idu yarukuma idu? In the name of God, we just keep eating sweets. So it's best to reduce all of that, in my opinion. Sugar mattum nalla reduce pannena, it's best for all.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Nice talking to you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Any more questions?
One in the chat box, Sandhya.
Chat box.
Yes. Is that eating dry fruits in a limited quantity daily increase the metabolism and blood level in our body? Is that true? Does it help to gain weight or lose weight?
What I like about that statement is eating dry fruits in limited quantity. That is the key. When I said in my slides, definitely include nuts and seeds. That's what I mean. Dry fruits, it's actually very, very beneficial, and it has vitamin E. It has very good fats that our body needs. But it has to be in limited quantity. The package, it will say, half a cup calorie. Quarter cup calories. So you really have to pay attention. Dry fruits okay? So even like something like raisins or kismis, it's dry fruit. You can't sit down and have 1 full cup of that. Okay, that is still too much of a good thing is also bad. Okay, so too much is not good. So dry fruits limited quantity, that is the right statement. Does it increase the blood level in your body? I am not sure. I don't think so. I do know that it increases the good fat in our body. I know that it gives you a lot of vitamins and a lot of minerals and vitamins. Metabolism, I don't believe that it increases metabolism. The only thing that increases metabolism is exercise. Eating food is a necessity. It is good for our body, but I think metabolism is only increased when you work out. Or when you drink water, that also is supposed to have metabolic benefits to your body. But if it is a statement that as far as I know, I'm not aware of any metabolic benefits. But eating limited quantity of dry fruits is absolutely true. You need to do that. And blood level, I don't believe that's true. I don't think so. It helps us gain weight or lose. That was part of my answer. Ninga vandu the correct quantity la saaptena it's okay. Ipo oatmeal la vandu I like to add dry fruits. I would just have a little bit. Chumma or a spoon of almonds, sliced almonds. Konjam vandu pistachio, because even though they are very small, they're very high in calorie. So anala vandu only eat limited quantity of these dry fruits every day. And I hope that answered your question, Bhavadarini. Any more questions?
Girls, if you want to ask questions, just maybe one or two, not more than that. Are there certain ages at which a body's metabolism?
Yes, definitely, Rajshri. Ipo kuda na vandu, I was explaining to your English ma'am that in your 40s, especially, metabolism slows down for women, and that is definitely true. I'm feeling it myself. You cannot just eat right and say that, oh, na vandu weight gain panna maten. It's a very strange time. Your 40s, when your metabolism slows down, so you have to take care to work out, get some walking, and eat right. So because you have to do a little bit more than what you did in your 30s to maintain your weight. You're welcome.
Okay. I think that will be our last question. I think it's time for us to wind up the session. And God's wisdom, when we are wishing each other good morning and good afternoon, it's time for us to wish for good night. It's 12:30. Good night for them, and we really thank Sandhya for having quite literally. Really burnt the good night oil. Yes, ma'am.
Oh, the
some network problem.
I really had a great time.
Shakila, ma'am, because I had some interruption in my connection. And yeah, Shakila, yeah.
Shall I propose a vote of thanks?
Yeah, Shakila, yeah, carry on. Yes, ma'am, you can go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, all. Good morning, ma'am. As all good things come to an end in life, so is this webinar. On behalf of our Department of English, I take this opportunity to propose the vote of thanks to those who have directly and indirectly contributed to this webinar on women's fitness and wellness, a journey not a destination, organized by our department. First and foremost, I would like to thank our management members and our principal, Dr. Palaneshwari ma'am, for their enthusiastic support in organizing such useful sessions for the students. At the outset, I thank our chief guest and resource person, Mrs.Sandhya Ayyar, who has taken personal efforts to deliver the best of her workout experiences. I wholeheartedly thank her for graciously accepting to stay up till midnight to address our students. We are grateful to you, ma'am. and you have definitely spread awareness among all of our staff and students regarding the importance of physical fitness. And we are really enlightened with your knowledge. And thank you very much for sharing your expertise and time in making this webinar interesting, meaningful, and thought-provoking, ma'am. We assure you that we will also follow your advice and improve our personal health and beauty. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you again. Now, I would like to express my thanks to our head of the department, Dr. Muttamal Selvi, for her contributions and guidance in organizing this session. Thank you, ma'am. I must mention my deep sense of appreciation to Dr. Kartika Devi for her strenuous efforts in bringing in such a wonderful speaker for this virtual webinar. Thank you, Kartika, ma'am. And a special mention to Mrs. Vasanthi, Assistant Professor of Computer Science, or admin, who supported us technically and was with us throughout the session. Thank you, Vasanthi, ma'am. And finally, I would like to thank our department staff members for their perfect support and cooperation, and our special thanks to our students for their active participation. With these warm words and a kind message, we move to the end of today's seminar. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I really enjoy talking to all of you, and I hope you all learned something from this talk.
Yes, really, we did a lot about fitness, about exercises and other things. It was really very informative, and it went on very interesting also. We didn't, 1 hour passed away. We didn't mind the time, but still, it was a trouble on you, I think so. Anyway, it was a pleasure meeting you and listening to you. All many participants. Yes, around 300 participants have listened to you, and they are going to be benefited by your speech. It was really wonderful. I thank you once again.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.